yesterday. Oh, no, I see two, sorry.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Woodbury Sports Complex. We are ready for baseball. Hopefully you were able to enjoy the senior recognition on field. It is now time for baseball. The matchup today features your Edgewood Cougars. They will be going up against Twin Valley South. Twin Valley South comes into this game with a record of 3-11, 3-7 in the Western Ohio Athletic Conference, while the Edgewood Cougars come into this one at 11-7, 3-5 in the Southwestern Buckeye League. Starting pitcher for the day for Edgewood today is Carter Breedlove. He'll be on the mound. He's a freshman. Across the diamond for the Cougars, Roman Smith in left field, Nick Kellhofer in center, Braden Smith in right. Across the infield, we've got Brendan Breedlove, Robert Eggebrecht is at short, Zach Boyle at second, Quinn Parks at first, with Brady Haas catching and Carter Breedlove again on the mound for the Cougars. The umpires for today are home plate umpire Roger Dix, and in the field, Clovis Lovelace. As you can see, I'm sure from our camera, we are getting some rain at the moment. Not enough to prevent this one from getting started, but still somewhat significant. And the forecast is that this should move out. Game time temperature is going to be 70 degrees, cloudy with, again, some light rain. Wind, not a factor today, 2 miles an hour out of the east. And we are just about ready for baseball. The Twin Valley South Panthers, they will be sending to the plate here in the first Chandler Ulrich, Kenton Watts, and Case Kingsley will be their three players coming up to bat in this one. So we're just about set for action as Breedlove finishes up his warm-up tosses. Joe Downey, Edgewood trainer, with us for the duration tonight, at least until the lacrosse contest gets underway later. He'll be floating between the two, but for now, Joe Downey is with us here at the baseball game, one of the best in the business when it comes to being a trainer and taking care of the Cougars. We already are going to have a brief delay in the action as the mound is going to need some treatment from the rain. Edgewood seniors tonight being recognized on field were catcher Brady Haas. He's a senior transfer from Madison. Did go to Edgewood in his previous years of education and returned for his senior year. We also had Braden Smith, recognized right fielder in today's game, and also being recognized designated hitter and ace pitcher Talon Smith. He'll be again DHing today, as he got a win on the mound earlier this week. And today he'll be swinging the bat at the designated hitter spot. Also recognized on field today, my right-hand man up here in the booth, senior Michael Martz. Michael, who will be attending St. Vincent College in Pennsylvania, who has aspirations to become a sports broadcaster. He also was recognized on field, and justifiably so, as he has been a big part of the operation up here in the booth this year for the Cougar baseball program, and it's been an absolute pleasure working with Michael. He goes over and above the call of duty when it comes to our operations up here in the booth. So as you can see, the work continues on the mound. We may be delayed just slightly here. We're currently at 5:05, but the rain has somewhat slowed down, certainly, and hopefully it moves away from us for the rest of this one. Later on in this broadcast, special guest coming in to join us will be Edgewood High School principal, Mr. Doug Gagan. So he will be in to talk about Edgewood High School, perhaps his history in the sport of baseball, and his general view on athletics and the Cougars here again later. He should be in for the top of the second inning today. So we are about ready for action. The mound work is done, and Carter Breedlove has resumed his warm-up tosses, and we should be getting underway here very soon. Our announcer in the pregame right here beside me, the voice of the Cougars.
There's the center fielder, number 1, Chandler Ulrich.
Also known as the VOC, Mr. Rich Hazelwood. Did a great job in the announcing in the pregame. We're now set for action. Carter Breedlove stares in at Chandler Ulrich, and this game is now underway. There's a swing and a foul straight back. First pitch at 5:07. 5:07 Eastern is our game time. 0-1 the count on Ulrich. Carter Breedlove stares in at Brady Haas, his catcher. Breedlove, again, if you missed it earlier, a freshman. Bright future ahead with him and the Cougars. Curveball outside. And you can take it to the bank today that all speed pitches will be potentially difficult to control, as every ball will get wet fairly quickly. Fastball low, 2 balls and 1 strike. Dimensions here at Edgewood, 311 down the line, 353 to center, and 313 to right field. Fastball inside, count moves to 3-1 on Ulrich. Ulrich comes into this game hitting .304. He draws a walk to lead off this game.
Now batting the left fielder, number 9, Keaton Watts.
Now batting for the Panthers, the left fielder, number 9, Keaton Watts. Keaton Watts comes into this one at .214, 9 hits and 42 at-bats. Watts waves the bat around. Breedlove with the pitch. There's a swing and a flare into short right field. That's going to drop right center. Up with it is Kellhofer. And that will go as the first hit of this game as Watts flares one into short center field for a base hit.
Now batting the shortstop, number 2, Case Kingsley.
So quickly 2-1 for the Panthers. That'll bring up the shortstop, number 2, Case Kingsley. Kingsley hitting .310, takes a strike from Breedlove. Brendan Breedlove playing third base today. Those two are cousins, by the way. There's a swing and a sharp grounder to first. Park steps on the bag, throw to second, not in time. Close play there, but the out is recorded at first, and both runners move up to scoring position.
Now batting the right fielder, number 3, Dustin Miller.
So runners at second and third. It'll bring up the right fielder, number 3, Dustin Miller, from the left-hand side. Cougars defense back. They'll give up a run here. Fastball high, ball 1. Ball hits sharply at Brendan Breedlove. He very well could come home with this as he is in on the grass. There's a fastball right down Broadway for a strike, evening the count at 1-1. Breedlove kicks and deals, fastball up high. Our lacrosse program will have their senior night later tonight over at Kovler Field. There's a swing and a high fly ball into right field. Back on it is Braden Smith. He makes the catch, and that ball will be deep enough to score the run on the sacrifice fly, and also Keaton Watts will move on to third.
Now batting the third baseman, number 7, Zach Cook.
So a sacrifice fly for Miller. He'll get an RBI. And that'll bring up to the plate number 7, Zach Cook, who'll be playing third base today. Fastball up and in, ducks away for ball 1. Zach Cook, 321 hitter, 500 on base percentage. Quite impressive for him. 9 for 28 on the season, according to the stats from the Western Ohio Athletic Conference, which is the conference that the Twin Valley South Panthers are a part of. Here's the delivery. Fastball just misses upstairs. 2-0. Runner at third, 2 out here, just underway, top half of the first inning, with Twin Valley South leading 1-0. Here's a pitch right down the middle for a strike. 3 balls and 1 strike. Swinging a foul straight back. That rattles our camera. And thankfully, I don't think we moved out of view. Still got a pretty good image there. It is a little dark, at least on my screen view up here. Hopefully it's a little better for you at home. Fastball right down the middle. Strike 3 will end it. So Breedlove strikes out Cook to end the inning. The Panthers in the top half of the first inning, they get 1 run. They did have 1 hit. There were no Edgewood errors. They did leave on base 1 runner and threw a half inning of baseball here in Trenton. The score, Twin Valley South 1, Edgewood Cougars coming to bat. We'll be back after this message from Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Twin Valley South in the top half of the first inning had 1 run on 1 hit and no Edgewood errors. The score is now Twin Valley South 1, Edgewood nothing. Leading off the Cougars in the bottom half of the first inning, the center fielder, number 32, Nick Kellhofer.
We are back live here at the Woodry Sports Complex as the Edgewood Cougars come to bat here in the bottom half of the first inning. It'll be typical leadoff hitter Nick Kelhofer, followed by Zach Boyle and then Brady Haas. Here's the pitch from Wampler. Chopper straight back to the mound. Up with it is Wampler. He throws across the diamond to Layden Grew, and that's the first out of this one. That goes 1-3 on the scorecard. So quickly, one out. That's going to bring to the plate Zach Boyle.
Now batting the second baseman, number 49, Zach Boyle.
If you missed our broadcast earlier in the week, Zach Boyle named the star of the game. 2 big hits, including a well-hit baseball to the base of the wall and left. Here's the pitch from Wampler, taken low, ball 1. Across the infield for the Panthers, it's Zach Cook at third, Case Kingsley at short, Parker Howard at second, and Layden Grew is over at first. Seth Carver catching, Tyler Wampler on the mound. Wampler is a sophomore left-handed pitcher. In the outfield for the Panthers, in left, Keaton Watts, center, Chandler Ulrich, and in right, Dustin Miller. So Zach Boyle ahead in the count. Zach, a right-handed batter, playing second base today for the Cougars. Wampler deals, fastball, called a strike. Rain seems to be back to a drizzle once again after giving us a temporary break in the top of the first. There's a change up low for ball 4, and Zach Boyle has reached base safely.
Now batting the catcher, number 13, Brady Haas.
That'll bring to the plate one of our seniors recognized on field today, catcher Brady Haas. Haas putting together a tremendous season, smokes a line drive right at the center fielder, venturing to his left. He makes the catch, and that ball was hit on the nose by Haas.
Now batting the left fielder, number 28, Roman Smith.
So with 2 outs, that's going to bring to the plate sophomore Roman Smith. Smith, owner of the only baseball for the Cougars that's gone over the boards this season. Left-hander kicks and deals, fastball inside, ball 1. Really surprised that we have not seen runners in motion over there as Boyle, coming off an injury. There's a swing and a drive to left, and that ball will hook and be caught in foul territory to end the inning. So Smith flies out to left for the Cougars in the bottom half of the first inning. No runs, no hits. There were no Twin Valley South errors. 1 runner left on base, and we are through 1 complete here in Trenton with the score remaining. Twin Valley South 1 and Edgewood 0. We'll be back after this commercial break sponsored by Coca-Cola, Real Magic.
Edgewood
We are back live here for the top half of the second inning. The Twin Valley South Panthers will be sending to the plate Parker Howard, followed by Seth Carver, Tyler Wampler, as Breedlove goes out for his second inning of work, allowed a run in the first. Fastball taken high for ball one. We are pleased to welcome in, as you know, we've been having guests up here in the booth during these broadcasts.